Oh man, background got fast for a moment. And then suddenly we were in an old Windows screensaver, but turned blue. Oh, and there's text. In the beginning, there was only the void, but from the void came 4 essences, they formed the crystals, and the world was born. This feels like it should have been told to us much earlier. Hope blessed the earth, courage blazed into flame, care and devotion turned water into the seeds of life, the passion for knowledge spread intelligence and wisdom on the winds. If ever the void threatens to engulf the world, so long as the 4 essences, essences still exist in man, light will be born anew. 4 essences shall rise from the void and weave light essences. Weave light once again. Yes, official new term for essences. Essences. Oh! And suddenly we're back in the void? That's what the void looked like, I'm pretty sure. Or we're like already half rescued, and that's why there were stars there. So, now the Warriors of Light leave trails of light, apparently. Or they're flying, and it casts off light. Void is still here. Yeah, we did beat Exdeath. It might be because the crystals are all gone. Also, I don't have to advance the text. The world will be engulfed by the void. But we've got, like, all the crystal shards. What? Goodbye! Yeah, crystal shards. I even went and got Oracle, Cannoneer, Hope Bless the Earth. No, that's not something I got. Gladiator, and Mime. All the optional ones. Courage, Light the Fires. I've already forgotten what the other 2 attributes were. Devotion, breathe life into the waters, and air. Breathe air into the air. No, it's, coming up. Whatever it actually is. Passion, spread knowledge on the winds. Sure. We've got all 4 of the elements. Oh, suddenly crystals. The crystals were in you the whole time. Or something like that. Or, you know, making new ones. Hard to tell. I mostly just wanted to refer to the power was in you the whole time. One of those, like, stock phrases. Oh, and suddenly everything is not in the void anymore. Put it back exactly how it was. Oh, but we're still here. Yeah, it's being reborn. Or at least it's being put back together. I wouldn't call that a rebirth, if it's the same. Yeah, and the crystals as well. There's still power remaining in the crystal shards. Of course there was. They let us use jobs. So we knew there was power. The power of jobs. Okay, because you took such good care of the shards. I'm sure they did. Don't forget yourself, Bartz. Yep, or Grandpa. Now Wind will return to Tycoon. And the king agrees. I think after I end off the episode, I'll just edit in the clip of dying the first time, because he didn't do the same thing again, and I want to show that it can happen. The audio balance on the commentary was way off, so that's kind of why I'm not just having that be the episode, and I wanted to record it again. I guess if you watched Half Minute Hero 2 episode 2, you would already have read my whole how my day went and re-recording everything, except Tabari, because there's no way I'm doing that level again. I've already done the post-production commentary on that one, so you'll see it tomorrow. Well, I mean, this episode's going over. I recognize that. But, I don't know of a way it could have gone faster. There wasn't a mid-fight save point. Sometimes, especially with RPGs, the things have just gotta be one whole block. Oh, Grandpa. Is he, like, no longer dead? Oh, wait. Right, other people have grandpas. The letter's arrived. Sid Mid, how are you? It's me, Krill. Somehow we made it back. Okay. So wait, are the worlds still merged or not? I would guess they are. I don't see any reason to turn that back now. Feels like that fight was just a bad dream. Since then, I've traveled all over. Seems like everything's become peaceful like before. Who's narrating? Is it Bart's? Chancellor of Tycoon seems quite happy. And he's got both princesses back. I'm surprised Faris is going for this, though. Oh, seems worried about her pirate crew, yeah. Sneaking out the window. Everyone in Ball is worried since they have no heir to the throne. They don't. I mean, Krill's there. She fought X-Death. Maybe I'll be queen, as if. Okay, so she's narrating. It'd be pretty cool to be queen, though. Bartz went back to his hometown. He's not giving up traveling, but he said he wanted to spend time near his parents before he set out again. Oh! Loco and Coco had children. Baby chocobos are the cutest. I didn't actually finish reading the box. Probably something like simply must see them, except there were too many words there for that. So, you know, a longer version of must see them. It's been a year since then. They're busy running a tycoon. Bart's is off on another journey. Because, of course... Oh, right! The letter. If any of the others happens to ask about me... Okay. Tell them I can't wait to meet them again. Somehow it didn't occur to me that the letter was the narration. Okay, yeah, Krill worked so hard, and I didn't finish reading the box again. Probably something like everyone worked so hard. I think it ended with so hard. Oh, yeah, Rip Turtle. And there was that werewolf. And Bart's was like, pow! From concentrating. And Faris was a pretty dude. Or something like that. Bart's. Yes, we figured out his name by now. Funny that they would show Lena getting shot in the end. Now this here with the Drake, that was probably one of the defining moments for Lena. Running through the poison to get the Drake grass or whatever. Yeah, Sildra is important to Faris. Also one of the best summons in the game in terms of like damage per MP. Well, still dealing decent damage. Not gonna go back to casting like Ifrit. Oh yeah, Faris' name showed up. Oh yeah. That happened. Krill, in color. Wow, this is quite the ending. Maybe I split the episode. Yep, if Grandpa hadn't saved you, then you'd be dead. Crystals have been restored and everything's peaceful, but for some reason you're sad. Maybe because Grandpa's dead. Just that since Grandpa died, you've been alone. Actually, I think the reason is that this ending's been like 10 minutes. Nah, it's fine. They had stuff to wrap up and epilogue to give. And apparently the Final Fantasy theme to play. Oh, wait. You know, that part's coming up. So I hope that I still left the game audio high enough that this can be heard. Yep, see ya. That's what I say when I end episodes. Oh, you're not alone. All of them up in the tree. Sure, and buck up, kiddo. You made it! As if there was any doubt, like I'd forget about a friend after we were together for so long. You were together for like... When did Krill join the party? See, this is episode 40-something. So, I mean, they were together less than 24 hours. And I totally missed all the text boxes while trying to figure out how many hours they've been together. Even though, like, stays at ends and stuff, they were together through skipped time, in addition to actual gameplay. And he's laughing. That's why flowers showed up. Oh yeah, because of the power of Earth. Yep. Crystals have regained their power. It's time for us to protect them like Dad and the others did. Do you hear that? No, I don't. Well, I hear the Final Fantasy theme. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Grandpa's voice. No, just the wind through the trees. This sounds suspiciously like the Final Fantasy theme. Oh, the rippling of the water? Everyone hears something different? Just the crackling of flames. Wow, elemental crystals. Not sure what it is, but... Yep, they all hear it. I guess all those sounds actually would sound similar. Kind of. Besides maybe the setting of the earth. I have no idea what that sounds like. Or settling? Whatever it said about the earth. Oh? Okay. Flying a Drake backwards! I mean, I can see why they didn't let us do that. That would have been way too overpowered. So, this game... I had fun with it. I kind of expected to. I'd played it before. Trying out different job combinations and everything. It's pretty fun. And then you mix and match the abilities. And I don't know, I guess I like having like just enough customization. Like, I don't really like full-on skill trees that much anymore. I used to really like them, but I guess the thing about skill trees is you can seriously mess them up. But just like picking a pre-packaged class, I mean, you see very obvious choices in front of you, and you're usually not wrong whatever you pick. Maybe a particular set of 4 of them could make you wrong, but individually you have like a bunch of decent choices. I imagine other people playing through this game would use other things than me, besides maybe everybody uses a white mage. I guess at the end I used kind of 3 white mages, because I had sub-white on 2 people, and 1 actual white mage. I just like being able to heal. What I didn't like about this game is that the main difficulty with bosses tended to just be they would deal more than your max HP and you were dead. So it kind of felt a little non-interactive as far as surviving sometimes. I mean, maybe I was just supposed to be higher level, but I don't like that. I like being able to, like, strategize my way out of things. Which, you know, sometimes I did. I guess that X-Death fight, I don't know if I actually strategized my way out of it, or if I was just really lucky that he didn't cast Meteor. I guess I was at least a little lucky, because there was a time when he was just down to 1 segment, and that's when I think he can cast Meteor. Yeah, I mean, I beat him in 2 attempts, so I'll take it. So yeah. Overall, decent game, but I wouldn't recommend it to somebody that just thinks RPGs are an average sort of genre. It doesn't have anything amazing to people that don't enjoy the attack and heal sort of gameplay. Because, I don't know, most of the fights just didn't have much to them. The enemy was a ball of stats. I mean, actually, let's see. I mean, there was, of course, Fame to Mimic Go-Go. He was a unique fight. Trying to think of any... Well, I mean, there were the 6 bombs that I needed to switch to a 4 summoner team to beat. That was kind of interesting. But yeah, there just weren't very many, like, memorable battles. Well, I guess the one ball of stats sort of battle that was memorable was that, the Skeleton T-Rex, because I just barely won that. I had, like, no Phoenix Downs, which would have probably, like, just murdered it outright. Maybe not. Maybe it's immune to that. That was funny, though. So, let's see. After all the credits, I'll of course show that clip that I said I was going to show of dying to X-Death, because Meteor deals way too much damage. And next up, I will be playing through Robotrek. That's another Super Nintendo RPG. I guess I've kind of made this time slot the RPG time slot. It doesn't have to stay that way forever, but I'm gonna play Robotrek. And I don't want too many RPGs running at once. Undertale was kind of different enough, though, that I did that, of course, but, yeah. Oh. Okay. Sure, summarize all of the abilities that were learned. 18 for Krill. Yeah, Robotrek. I guess you'll see what it's like. I don't have to explain too much about it now. It's an RPG. You can have one character out on the field at a time. You fight enemies. Not abilities. Do I have to hit a button? I don't think so. Buttons aren't doing anything. Yeah. So I expect to have a good time with Robotrek. I've beat it before. Learning. I did not use blue magic at all. So we'll just let this finish playing. I've said everything I wanted to. And, yeah. I guess I won't say see ya until the end, but we're looking at stats that take forever, because the ending wasn't long enough. Why are they going in this order, though? It's like reverse party order. Because Krill joined last. Although Krill effectively was Galuf, and Galuf joined third, right? I don't know, I mean, by the time you get to the Wind Shrine, you have the full party. Oh, 25? That's even more abilities. I mean, it mostly just depends on who went with jobs that had low requirements for ability points. Also, does White level 6 count as 6 abilities or 1 ability in that count? Well, we saw like, what, 7 or 8 things scroll by there, so yeah, White level 6 and stuff just gotta count as 6 abilities. Because, I mean, you got them one at a time, White level 1, White level 2, etc. So Bart's learned the most, because leveling mage classes apparently gives you a lot of abilities. So, yeah. He was on the back row the full game from when he first got a job. Also, Galuf was on the back row the whole game. Didn't move to the front until I got Krill. The end! Even the end takes unnecessarily long. Yeah, also, I didn't use Monk all game. That was intentional. I thought it would be a little challenge for the early game that probably didn't affect things too much in the long run. I didn't really call it out, but it's something I decided before starting the game. Oh, new passage is open beneath the waves. We'll save our cleared data, sure. I'm not gonna do any of that post-game stuff. I've had enough Final Fantasy V. It was a good experience, but I had enough. So yeah, see ya. It'll be another phase. You just do that once you're down to one segment. Oh, Forest is good. Forest. Wow! Is that, like, fair? Don't wanna lose. Why not? He's still buffed up and everything. Using all the MP, casting all the Horizons. Maybe I should have elixired his sparks again. Has plenty of max HP. Really? Yeah. That just wiped out everybody. You don't need to comment. So, yeah.